Hey, what's going on? I am back with another one. Right now we are doing a reading. If you do not know who I am, make sure you check out a little bit about me in my bio. All right, YouTube, Instagram, whatever the case may be. And if you need any readings, guidance, advice, life coaching, wellness coaching, please let me know. I do not disappoint. Anybody who has experienced my services, even my readings, life-changing experiences, okay? So I ended the reading earlier on a great message. So if you're seeing this and you want to see that message, I should have on the same outfit, and it should be from September 2nd, 2025, but maybe sometime in September, early September, the video should be posted. So right now I'm just clearing up from the past energy. I didn't really put these cards back up, so right now I'm about to start putting the cards and stuff up, but I do want to get some type of love message or something. So, especially since I didn't have time to get into it on the other one, because my phone ended up like dying. It was like on 1% and I had to end the live. So I'm back on. I'm still wanting to do a love read for the collective. Oh yeah, and the other one, in the other video, I had on some purple shorts. But you should still be able to see which reading, because I literally had on this shirt. I'm instantly getting this energy of victim blaming. So do know when we're talking about love readings, we're not just talking about romantic counterparts. We're talking about platonic relationships as well. So this is basically a reading that ties to love and relationships. Anything of cup energy. So creativity could come out, but mainly relationships and love, whether it's self-love or relationships outside of yourself. And once again, it's not limited to only romantic counterparts, okay? But we are going to be talking about romantic counterparts. One card then popped on out. The Page of Swords. Some of y'all are curious, or someone is curious about you. They're wanting to come in with some type of communication. Gossip could also be going on within your love life or relationships. Maybe there's somebody that you know that's talking about you, or whatever the case may be. Why are they steady showing them my life? Like, if somebody is blocked, if they got me blocked, why are we seeing each other? Like, why are we seeing each other? All right. Air energy is significant. Somebody is thinking about coming towards you, and they're going to make that move on coming towards you. Be mindful. Future energy can also be significant, but this is a timeless read. Past, present, future energy. All right. Any more messages for the collective? Someone could have their eye on you, but it's not in the way that you're thinking. So whoever this person is, they are most definitely connected to their highest self. This is not somebody that plays any games and these 3D playing games, okay? This is somebody who's balanced and who's already self-fulfilled. Like, they don't need anybody outside of themselves to validate them, to love them. They love themselves. Or this could be your energy, or also what you're attracting, because of course you being in this energy can help you attract this energy. So maybe you're doing what needs to be done in your own life, okay? But I feel like love was a battlefield. That song could be significant. Love is a battlefield. All right, because when this name War came in, I already knew, no coincidences. Love was pain, love was war for you guys. But the energy that you have within you, this is what's going to, like, you're creating healthier, harmonious relationships in your life. Because remember, we choose who we love. You choose your boyfriend, you choose your girlfriend, they choose you, right? So I feel like you're going to attract someone who is nurturing and they're a provider, and they know how to save or invest or create. They don't just sit in apathy and laziness and dwell in self-pity and complain all day, right? Like a few people that you may know. The day Sunday could be significant, or the drinks Sundays. So maybe the summertime, maybe you can live somewhere where it's hot, or maybe this person could. Oh yeah, this is somebody who is, there's no false mask. They're very much authentic, and they are, I thought of wise and intelligent, but I was trying to think of they have integrity. Okay, hi Adam. Thank you for your presence as well. Thank you for completing my live goal as well. What is, I don't even remember setting a goal. And not them gonna put one rose on here. They at least could have put something else. Where is the 99-cent stuff? Okay, bet. We're gonna do these. Alright, you guys. If you want to complete my live goal to show your support, this is my live goal. If you want to subscribe, you can. I have all my stuff updated, so now whoever subscribes to me, I can receive that. But if you guys, if all you can is double tap and comment your feedback, that is fine too. But for those of you who you got a little change, you don't mind spinning it, readings are available. Okay, tips are welcome. All of my payment options are in my bio. If you're wanting to know my prices, it's pinned on my account. Hey, thank you. But yeah, right now, if you're just now coming in, we are doing a love reading. Before you leave, this is not just about romantic love, okay? Don't worry. But even if it was, it's probably something you want to hear. Dang, okay? I know y'all about sick of going through all this stuff, and y'all probably just don't even want to think about love. But it's a part of life, okay? Whether it's self-love or being loved by other people, you deserve to be loved by other people. You've always been loving everybody else healthy, in a healthy way. We're not talking about your mom, dad, sister, brother, cousin, ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend who didn't love you in a healthy way. We're not talking about them. Okay, and now you're probably coming into a moment where you have to get into solitude and cut off people, because now this is going to help you be able to be in your own energy, your own space, and now you can promote that self-love. I don't know how it is that your life is going right about now. Some of you guys, you probably didn't cut off your family, right? So this message, you just have to take it as it resonates. Leave the rest for someone else. Remind you, this is getting posted on YouTube as well, so other people will be coming across this video. And if you can't stay for the whole video, it will be uploaded to my YouTube, okay? But something is happening quick. Something is happening very quick. Some of y'all moved on quickly. Some people probably feel like y'all moved on quickly or got out of a situation quickly. Okay, but somebody from your past who had on a false mask, they're trying to come up in your energy again and do differently. They could be watching you from afar through social media. They could be talking about you. Some of y'all family members are talking about you, gossiping. Okay, what's new, right? That Megan Thee Stallion song, What's New? Tell a hater what's new. They keep coming telling me they just mad. What's new? Something like that. All this ice around my neck got me feeling too cool, and the list goes on. Okay, but just take that song how it resonates, honey. But anywho, I'm seeing quick, Josie, sit down. Your tail is hitting this like quick action, quick travel, quick communication. Somebody, they can't hold it in. They trying to come towards you quick, fast, and hurry, because now somebody wants to make this decision. For others of y'all, something is coming in quick, fast, and in a hurry because of an awakening that you had. Now you're gonna take inspired action, and you're gonna make a decision that's based on intuition and your wisdom. So this is why something new is being created, period. So like I said, the person that you're attracting, the friends, the new family that you're going to be creating, because this doesn't have to be family by blood, but it can be family just by like soul tribe energy. You're in alignment with one another and y'all connect. So whether it's the the soul tribe, the family, or the friends, and the new love within romanticism, you're attracting people who will not have on a false mask. Like, you're not gonna have to worry about them snaking you in the end, if they're trustworthy or not. They're gonna present themselves to you in a way that shows who they are. Like, they're gonna be authentic. They're not gonna lie. They're not gonna play mind games. They're not gonna create illusions. Okay, this is gonna basically, a lot of you guys are coming into the real deal, Holyfield relationships. That's pretty much what I'm seeing. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, this could have been some type of wish that you wanted to finally come into genuine connections, or connections with people who don't have no false mask, or people who you can trust, people who don't lie, whatever it is that you want in your love life or within your own emotions. Like, some of you guys, you probably are wishing for happiness or blissful relationships, or whatever the case may be. Whatever it is that you're wishing for, I'm seeing that your wishes are going to come true. And since we're doing a love relationship reading, this is most definitely time to self-love and being and receiving and giving love to others, especially ones who you are in alignment with. Because I don't have to say too much. I'm talking about because. Like, there's no because. Like, that's just it. So more balanced, harmonious, wish-fulfilling relationships with people who love themselves. Therefore, their heart chakra is also open. Therefore, they can give and receive love. You're not dealing with any trickster spirits, anybody who is damaged on the inside. And I know we hear this term and we like to call ourselves damaged, but no, I'm talking about truly corrupted individuals who, baby, in order for them to change, it's gonna take you to walk away type shit. So these are gonna be people who won't let you down, to be honest. But I feel like at this moment in time, you're gonna already practice the law of detachment and everything. For some of you guys, I don't know, just because of how you look at things and how you are with yourself. So, but regardless, you're still gonna be attracting connections that are literally going to nurture you, not just help you grow by teaching you a hard-ass lesson, but expansion and growth in a more harmonious, healthy way. Not in a, oop, bump my head, now we can't be friends, now we can't be loved. No. Everlasting relationships and connections. For some of you guys, these connections could even come in and then go on about their merry way, but don't take that in any type of way. Like, don't take that in any type of way. And I'm not talking about people who are going to come in just to teach you a hard lesson, though. I'm talking about people who are, I don't know, it's just like I'm picking up on their spirit rather than personality. So people who come across you, say if you got a flat tire, you're going to meet somebody who offer to fill your tire up for free or give you a new tire for free, whatever. I feel like you're just going to come in connections with people who will be good to you and who will finally reciprocate the energy that has never been reciprocated to you. Because a lot of you guys are givers and nurturers and healers, and you never receive this energy. So I feel like now it's finally time for you to be on the receiving end. You're still going to be giving, but you're going to be precise and focused or determined. You're going to think things through. Or maybe all the things that you've been through has caused you to have discernment. So you're really not going to indulge or put any energy into anything that doesn't align with your values, beliefs, etc. Because you know that you're basically going to be, wasting your time. And some people don't believe that they're wasting their time. But just so I can finish my sentence is why I'm saying wasting time. But yeah, the name, you see this reborn empress, like you guys are being reborn. Look at this, the sun, you see how she is? Some of you guys are going to be glowing up. Your aura is going to turn into a bright yellowish, orangish, glitterish like aura. I don't know why I was thinking orb. Some of y'all could be seeing orbs. Okay? Or whomever passed away in your life, know to not look at death in a way that's negative. Okay, because you too even have deaths and rebirths as you're alive and maneuvering through life. So this is just transformation. This is just thank you, welcome to the team. I don't know, I feel like it's just allowing you into like this destiny. Like some things are just like fated, but you've been reborn, and therefore your love life and everything else is being reborn. The way you give love, the way you receive love, the way you give love to yourself, the way you allow other people to give love to you, like it's just a lot of things are being reborn. It's just different. Okay. Be mindful of people with their own projected beliefs. Confirmation with the high priestess out here. It talks about trusting in your intuition. So you see how an individual came in here and they have their own opinion, but some people in the world, they're not mindful that they project on other people. You can have your own beliefs, but don't come over here projecting it to people who don't have that belief, right? Like whatever the case, especially if it's a negative belief. Like if you're gonna go based off of beliefs, because a wise one in this 3D plane walking once said that they don't have beliefs, they only trust in their knowing, which is something that they know. All right, beliefs are usually things that are you don't know if it's true, but you still believe in them, right? So I tell people, if you are going to have a belief, because once again, I'm very self-aware of when I project on people. So I'm like, instead of me telling them what to do, what not to do, I'm just like, if you are going to have a belief, make sure it's positive at least, because some of y'all be believing in stuff that you don't even know is true, and it's probably causing you to be scared and other stuff like that. So why put yourself through that type of torture, right? That's what they mean by you have free will. You are also the God in your own life, because I mean, some people believe fate is in their own hands. Some people believe in the balance of spirituality and practicality. Therefore, manifesting has to also come with action. Like everybody has their own different beliefs. Cool, fine, whatever. But I just wanted to tell y'all to be mindful when people are trying to project their own beliefs onto you, because it will happen, even spiritually. That's why spirituality is an inner practice. A lot of people try to create it as a religion or some type of whatever, but it's just an inner practice. Like it has nothing to do with things you read out of a book or traditional whatever. And I mean, maybe it could have been some type of tradition to another tribe or culture that you don't know about, if you never heard of it being a religion or something. But regardless, you came into this world with your own mind. Use your own damn mind, basically. Some people, yes, they're going to try to project on you, and it may be easy for you to be projected upon, because since you got into this life, people have been telling you what to do and how to live. So that's why it's important to deprogram so that you can reprogram, because some of y'all then carried knowledge from when you were a baby. People think babies aren't that smart because they don't know how to talk or walk and all this other stuff. That don't mean they don't have a brain. But you see eventually how you start coming into language and all this other stuff has been taught to you. So imagine how much stuff you accumulated in the world that has just been projected beliefs of other people, projected trauma, projected fears, like all of these things. Energy is contagious, especially when you're just this clean slate, right? No knowledge, no nothing. That's why they try to train you as a kid, because kids, they easy to, you can train a kid to be any and everything that you want. That's why I have services that are available for kids as well, because a lot of things stem in childhood. That's why the adults that you see today are how they are. It has a lot to do with their childhood. So if you can help bring awareness to something that people did not know about, you know, now all of a sudden the world is finding out about the hidden herbal remedies and all this other stuff, but it's very beneficial because they did not know about this. It didn't exist. They just thought medicine existed, psychedelics, right? And when you've already been doing something for 20 years, 30 years, like eating meat, indulging in medicine, all this stuff, then, I mean, the only thing that exists to you is what you pick up on, right? That's the only thing that exists to you. If you never heard it, never seen it, never read about it, never whatever, it don't exist. Okay? So how about you be around people who are more free, they are not, they don't, like, they have their own mind. They're not projectors, and, you know, all this other stuff. But the main thing is you want to be in this energy yourself instead of having a friend or two that's like it, you know? But I'm just saying, for those of you who are surrounded by negativity, toxicity, low vibrational people, lack mindseted people, etc., then what are you doing, honey? You gotta cut all the people off, be in your own energy, and substitute them for better. It kind of sounds like I'm telling you what to do. So once again, don't take anything that don't resonate. But from a spiritual standpoint, instead of a traditional standpoint, I feel like cutting off people, like, it's crazy. It seems so wrong to do. Everybody deeming things as wrong or da-da-da. And that's just because it's not. It's different. People are scared of change. And the people that created the rules in the first place were the people who wanted you to be in fear, who wanted you to be in a state of humbleness, who wanted you to be in all this stuff. That's why they tell you, oh, be humble, or whatever the case may be. Simply because they are insecure and you're shining too goddamn bright. Okay? I told you, look, you're shining way too bright. If you just think about you, are you going to tell somebody be humble? Like, just think about it. Would you tell somebody be humble? Like, be for real. So you out here, your mind, low-key, getting played with, believing in stuff, all this crazy foolishness. And remember that your reality is based on your thoughts, your beliefs, and everything else. So be mindful on what you're believing in. If it's not positive, I wouldn't recommend. Okay? I'm not saying be in Delulu land like how everybody, who created that? Like, always trying to make it seem like somebody being delusional for being positive or whatever. But you're not Delulu. True love is real. Loving yourself is actually the best love. And what else do I need to tell you guys? Like, step out of the norm. Trust your intuition as you're on this path, because a new you is being rebirthed. So if this is a new version of you, of course you're probably not going to do the same things, because you're waking up to different. You're waking up to who you, like, I guess the version of yourself that's now ready to embrace this new version of yourself. I think I said that kind of wrong, but regardless, you're coming into a new you. So don't be scared when you're doing things differently. I feel like the universe is wanting you to welcome in change. I mean, you can't stay the same, apparently. If that was the case, then you will flourish more in this 3D plane with the same stuff that you've been doing. But obviously, some change needs to happen, because you outgrowing a lot of things and you're seeing clearly to a lot of things. A lot of things has been illuminated, literally. So I feel like with you coming into your, like, realizing that you had intuition and learning what intuition was and coming into all this spiritual stuff, okay, you're no longer, it's like you've opened up your subconscious, or you've opened up yourself to your subconscious or something. I don't know, something. It's like this break free energy and illumination, rebirth, Phoenix rising type energy. This is a sun card. It's the most positive card in the deck, along with 3 of Cups and everything else. I mean, I don't really feel like there's no bad cards in the deck. It's really just reality, like what a person goes through on planet Earth, right? So right now, you guys are, the major events that are happening right now would be the High Priestess, which can tie to the subconscious. It can tie to intuition. It always encourages you to use your intuition, okay? And it talks about other things. Now, with the Sun here, it talks about happiness, positivity, pregnancy, illumination, and a lot of other things. Joy, right? Freedom, etc. So, operating, whether it's within love or life overall, let yourself shine. Let yourself, don't dim anything, don't lessen anything, because this is you also helping yourself figure out who you are, what you already know. Sometimes you consciously don't even know that you're aware or have knowledge about certain things because you don't talk to yourself or you don't journal or whatever the case may be. Whole time you be tapping in with your subconscious. So don't ever feel like, oh, let me just be quiet because people probably feel like I don't know what I'm talking about, and whatever insecurities people project on you or whatever comes up from within. That's why it's important to do shadow work so you can integrate the shadows, love your shadows, right? But what I'm seeing when it comes to love, I'm seeing things being illuminated. I'm seeing you being encouraged to trust your intuition. And I'm seeing happiness and joy. Yep. So, as I was saying before, in like the day-to-day or whatever, some of y'all are going to be somebody's happiness, or some of y'all are going to make someone happy. Whoever you're going to be getting into connections with, you're going to know that y'all are for each other, because it's just, the energy is just going to feel good. It's going to feel vibrant. It's just going to feel, you're just going to know. Now in the day-to-day, you could be curious about something. Maybe someone is curious about you. Maybe they are on, you're on their brain, or vice versa. Sometimes this is your energy or it's someone else in your energy. This also talks about gossip. So someone could be talking about you or gossiping about you. It could be in a good way or it could be in a not so good way. Do we give a damn? Nope. Because 9 times out of 10, these are people who you are already leaving behind. So if this is people who have yet to come into your life, or people that you don't have to leave behind, which most of y'all gotta leave people behind. Damn near really everybody in your life, to be honest. It's not one person who can come. Like, that's just what it seemed like for some of y'all, okay? But you're gonna be coming into union with somebody who's intellectual. Like, you're an intellectual who's gonna meet another intellectual, you know? Like, y'all are just gonna match. Like I said, this doesn't just have to be romantic connections, but this can also be platonic connections, which are intense, deep connections that are not based on sexual energy, right? So friends, family, stuff like that. For a lot of you guys, because we're also not gonna leave business out there, like, as if it can't, you know, be in the same category. Because like I said, some of y'all, even though it's not personal, it's more of a professional life, okay? So even in your professional life, you're gonna be connected with certain people. So okay, it's given your whole life is gonna turn around because you've did a whole turnaround, and you're creating your life based on intuition, intention, and truth. Therefore, within love and life, you're going to see the results of these actions. Therefore, wish fulfillment is going to be coming in balance. You're going to start prioritizing certain things. Therefore, certain people can't come. That's why it's like this. Some of y'all be thinking, oh, it's a test. Oh, it's da-da-da. When other times you're just getting a reading based on past, present, future energy. Like, you don't have to be scared of a message. Whatever's going to happen in your life is going to happen. Whatever don't happen, it just don't happen, right? See, at the time when you didn't know that tarot readings existed, you didn't give a damn about what was going to happen in the future. You didn't know what was to come, none of that, and you still was just going about your merry way. So like I said, these they're just tools. You don't need divination. Anybody can do divination. I understand when people think of tarot, they think of voodoo, hoodoo, because that's what I used to think about. Maybe not everybody thinks about that, but when I was younger, I used to think it was like voodoo, hoodoo, all this stuff. And I don't even know what voodoo and hoodoo is. Okay, I thought I did. But in actuality, you realize you don't be knowing what the hell be going on, because the people who told you about it, they informed you incorrectly. Misinformation. You got people who over here talking about voodoo and hoodoo. You think they evil the whole time. They some earth angels or some shit, you know? But look, Ace of Swords on the back of the deck, that's what I'm saying. Even in the space of not knowing, even in the space of walking down a path that may be filled with mystery or illusion, you still have your truth, your clarity. Regardless, as you're walking this path, you have gained all the tools and resources that you need, which really ties to just wisdom, you know? And then, so when it comes to the Fool's Journey, which is basically what tarot does, it talks about, it's like a storyline. It goes in order from the major arcanas to the minor arcanas. And the major arcana starts with the number 0, which is the Fool card. It's not out here at the moment, so you guys could have already embarked on that journey, or it's to come in the future. Because right now we're on the High Priestess, which is after the Magician. So the Magician would be the number 1 card, and then the High Priestess will be the number 2, and then the Empress, which you've seen Reborn Empress come in, will be number 3. And it all makes sense because it connects with astrology, numerology. All of it connects. It just makes sense. Similar to science or something, but a different type of science. Not I'm going to go off on a whim here with my intellect, and I'm going to say this is the answer. You know? Not all scientists do that, but I'm just going based off the theories. But I'm seeing a lot of things being greater within your love life because you've been using your intuition. Like, I feel like you're on this major path of using your intuition or being encouraged to. When you do this, this is how you're going to come across the truth, because sometimes things could be in the form of lies. It could be in the form of illusion or whatever the case may be. So in order to see through it clearly, you're going to have to use that inner compass that you have. You're going to have to trust in your intuition. You're going to have to apply your wisdom. Okay? Sometimes there's not going to be anybody around to tell you that's right or that's wrong. Matter of fact, it is going to be people that's going to tell you that's right or that's wrong. But you're going to have to trust in yourself and know that you know what you're talking about. Because half of y'all have a refined intellect. And you're not of low vibrational energy. You're of divinity. So that means your heart is in the right place and your mind is advanced. Okay? Because I said a mouthful, okay? Like, the thing is, y'all, whoever I'm talking about, whoever energy this is, top tier, extravagant, ethereal paragon. I'm telling you, 144000. If you guys are wanting to get a reading, life coaching session, wellness coaching sessions, any advice, anything like that, you can let me know. If you are of low income, I also have discounted readings and deals and sales going on for all things that I do. I'm also doing giveaways on the decks that I have. I was going to sell them because I'm trying to, I don't know what the heck I'm trying to do. I don't know if it's because I'm trying to pack lightly, or if I'm just trying to get myself more comfortable with using my own wisdom, etc., without the cards. I was gonna keep a few, but I have way too many. I have over 100 some decks, so they're all fun to use. I don't mind keeping them all, but in the situation that I'm being put in, I have to pack lightly. So either I was gonna donate them, sell them, or do giveaways. So right now, since I'm still here, I am doing giveaways for those who purchased the reading in the past, or purchased the reading in the present moment, or later on in the future, whatever the case may be. So thank you for the gift. I appreciate you so much. All right. So yeah, like I said, y'all just know better. So when it comes to your love life, I know we like to, I know it sounds really good when you talk about this fantasy stuff, like the knight in shiny armor and all this stuff. Be mindful. That's still true. Period. I wasn't going to say nothing of the opposite. But what I'm saying here, the message that I want to relay, minus the fairy tale-ness, once again, that is true. The knight in shiny, all of that is true. But I'm going to say it differently. Your love life is going to be different because you are different. Because you know better. If you knew what you knew now, you wouldn't have dated your first boyfriend or girlfriend. You wouldn't have dated the second one. Or you wouldn't have continued to experience people after them. But obviously, the many lessons that you've learned in life outside of love and within love, whatever the case may be, contributed to your growth and overall the person that you're being shaped into. Because now you're becoming an expert at this life shit. Okay? See, people try to make these rules and all this stuff whole time. It's not even about that. It's really about self and being at peace and healed enough to the point to where you don't create trauma for the next person, right? Aware enough to know who you are, what you want, and just live in your truth. Freely, liberation. See, it sounds like a lot of things are scary. Oh my gosh, I'm being tested. But no, it's not even, it's not like that. Like, and I don't like telling people about certain things because, you know, I feel like nobody really knows what happens when you pass away and like all this stuff, you know. We all just have beliefs, like, you know. So I really don't be wanting to say things as if it's facts, but this is my own truth that I be coming in every 45 minutes or so. Okay, I don't know, maybe it's just information I accumulated over time, or maybe as I'm talking, like I said, I'll be tapping in with my subconscious, things that I probably haven't spoken on before, or maybe spoken on lightly. I don't know, but it's coming out. I had a point to make of why I'm talking, how I'm talking, but I can't remember, so I'm gonna just finish with what I'm saying. You are using your intuition. You're also a mirror, and a lot of things have been illuminated to you. You have truth, you have clarity, you have wisdom, you are using your intuition or being encouraged to when it comes to your love life. Therefore, you will attract people without false mask, people who are more in alignment with you, and therefore with you making better decisions and prioritizing things and everything like that, you're gonna be fulfilled individually and within your relationships. So that's self-love and love outside yourself. Period. Look, there go the 3 of Cups right there, signaling the celebrations and coming together, okay, with people who are not of toxicity. Some of you guys, you may still come into union with people who are of low vibrations, or this is letting you know that you should do some shadow work, because you don't want to rush into something and then hurt someone or get your heart broken because of the shadows that you still carry, right? Shadows can be obsessions, addictions, cheating. It could be anything that's low vibrational. All right? But yeah, I'm seeing a new job come in for you as well. I know we're doing love and relationships, but this is tarot, honey. Anything is going to come out. But you can still look at this from a space of love and relationships with the Page of Pentacles. Some of y'all can type up in ChatGPT or Google, what does the Page of Pentacles signify within love and relationships? And it'll tell you whether it's self-love or love from other people. But it says, Page of Pentacles indicates that you have big dreams and a strong, enthusiastic desire to make those come true. Like I said, when it comes to your love life and everything else, I feel like you want better for yourself. Okay, it says, perhaps you are starting a new project or a job. To achieve your goals, approach your task pragmatically, and keep your feet on the ground. So pragmatically, it could just be realistically. I don't remember what pragmatically means, so if you want to just double check, you can define pragmatically or pragmatic. But I could have sworn it's the opposite of theoretical, which can tie to ideas and things that are abstract or whatever the case may be. But this card ties to dreams, enthusiasm, and opportunity. So you see, you can even listen to what I read off the card and apply it to love and life, which is what I was doing for you already. I can go more in depth on it, but you already get it. Plus I said a whole mouthful already. Some of you guys, you may be curious about these old connections or whatever the case may be, but I'm really feeling like it's a lot of new going on. It's a lot of you need to let go of what's already ending. All right. Make that decision. create your life, honey. Stop thinking that things are, oh, this person was fated into my life. Especially these low vibrational people is mainly what I'm talking about, because a lot of times when you feel like a person is a twin flame or all this other stuff, it keeps you more binded or bounded to them. And a lot of people love bomb you. They do low-key magic, love spells or whatever. And love spells, people don't have to use candles. They can I meant to say they can really just use their words, okay? That why do you think love bombing can be a form of manipulation or whatever the case may be? Because a person can go from not liking you to liking you. Trust me, I've learned by experience. When someone shows you that they're interested in you, all of a sudden you have an interest in them. That happened to me with majority of the relationships that I did get into. Okay? For sure. But yeah, I feel like y'all are also attracting people who are laid back, cool, chill. You know, they're gonna match your vibe. They're gonna match your vibe. And of course, people can turn it up when they're gonna turn it up, but naturally, you attracting people that's like cool. And this could be, instead of cool within energy and laid back or cool within energy, this can even be within spirit. Like, this is someone who's cool. Like, it's giving earth angel as well. Okay, something about aunts are significant. I've seen that energy before. A-U-N-T-S. I don't know what's going on with aunts, but feminine energies are significant. One second. Do you know where my baby is? Oh, okay. I found it. Jonesy, can I sit down? Oh my goodness. This little girl. All right, 311 on the clock. 802 could be significant. Oh, you guys should start looking up 4-digit numbers. Like, sometimes we get caught up in the most famous numerical sequences, like 1 2 3 4 5 6 2 2 2, right? That we rarely look up 4-digit numbers. So some of you guys, you can look up, for example, 1138. I did that on ChatGPT, and I always knew angel numbers always resonated, but baby, especially after experiencing a dark night of the soul, this helped me come back into seeing messages that resonated for me. I just feel like you guys are mastering things step by step. Like you're doing things step by step, which is bringing forth experience, expertise, perfection. If you guys hear anything in the background, like people talking, my apologies for that. That won't be going on for too long, honey. 120 could be significant. We got no coming out. It's coming out in reverse. I'm seeing a lot of yeses. All these energies that came out here are yes cards. There's only one maybe card, and there's only one no card, but the no card is literally in the reverse. So if you've been looking for an answer, and you should probably confirm if I'm talking about you by getting like a question. Don't worry, I'll give it to you half off just because I'm telling you an answer right now. But if you've been having a question and you've been wanting, and you haven't gotten an answer, or you've been seeking an answer, the answer is yes. And for others of you, if this is not a question that pertains to outside of this reading, this is just telling me that yes, confirmation, you are going to have exactly what I am saying out of my mouth to you when it comes to your love life or relationships as a whole. All right, Venus, and you know Venus is the planet of love. Okay, I don't know why I'm hearing those old school jams when they be on the mic and they talking about, and they talk like a certain way. Yeah, baby, because let me just tell you something about love. It's mysterious, delirious. Like, I don't know, something like that, child. Maybe y'all could do certain voiceovers to things, or maybe you have a lovely voice to where you can use it to actually maybe talk or sing or do something, honey. But anyways, Venus, maybe you just have a beautiful voice or an entertaining voice. All right, Venus ties to love, beauty, pleasure, value, happiness, self-harmony, and world. It rules Taurus and Libra. You could be a Taurus, you could be a Libra, you could be an air sign, which is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You could be a Leo. You could be some type of water sign or earth sign. Water is Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Earth is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Okay, I don't see any, I was going to say I don't see any fire energy out here. But I'm not seeing fire energy. But mainly I'm seeing a lot of earth. Let me see. I see earth once, twice, 2.5. Because this says earth of air. It don't just say earth or air. It just says earth of air. So I'm going to say 2.5 for earth. For water, I see it 2 times. 2, 3, 2 could be significant. And for fire, I just see it once. And for air, I see it a good 2.5 as well. It's like a balance between earth and water and air a little bit. And then this can also be just with the element, right? Something of fire, water is putting the fire up and it becomes a gas, which we can look at as earth or whatever. So maybe there was somebody tried to put out your fire, it got put out, but now it's getting ignited again. Or this can also be the energy of, like, you can just use it in different ways that it resonates for you. I'm an intuitive reader as well, so whatever I feel that I need to call out, I'll call it out. Because a lot of things that you will probably think is a coincidence or whatever, like I would still say it, because a lot of times it's significant. Okay, this is also confirmation that whatever you're wanting to do, thinking, whatever the case may be, don't ever feel like, oh, maybe I shouldn't do this, or maybe I'm asking too many questions, or maybe da-da-da. Like, do whatever the hell you want to do. Like, you don't know that sometimes when you see other people doing that, you don't judge them. You let them be who they are. Like, you're aware of it, and you probably look at yourself like, bruh, not in a judgmental way, because you know that could have been you, or you thought that way before as well. Or I don't know, but like, be easy on yourself. You be way more easy on yourself and more friend-like to other people than yourself. Like, sometimes we don't realize that, but that really be what be going on. All right. Now, we was channeling. Now we're about to channel, okay? Nah, it's ominous. It's like, baby, don't get, you know what I'm saying? It's just infinite. It's like no roof, no ceiling. It's still all laying back just, but all right, any more messages for the collective regarding their love and relationship? 10 out of 10. I told y'all. For the ones who be thinking readers be capping or whatever the case may be, I mean, those people probably not even in here at the moment, but just in case they are, honey, you see it. Yo, it's gonna give 10 out of 10. I told y'all that. Like, sometimes things may sound too good to be true because you never had it, okay? You over here thinking something rare and, oh my gosh, that's so noble. Whole time, it's the bare minimum, baby. That's what you're supposed to get. Like, oh my gosh, you thought about me and you brought me a gift. When you've been starved of empress treatment and emperor treatment, of course. Don't get desperate now. Sometimes it leads to a little desperation. Don't get desperate. Good things come to those who wait, honey. Keep working on yourself and getting to enjoy and vibe with your own energy. The friends, the lovers, that's going to come. But I feel like a lot of y'all, you've always had the friends and the lovers, well, the fake friends. The lovers who really didn't know what love was. You know what I'm saying? The family members that was around you. You know what I'm saying? So you've been around a lot of people your whole life, but not the right people. But in this, it's still people regardless. So in this sense, finally get a chance to be by yourself. Is a year really gonna hurt? You 25 now. You had people around you since 20, since 0 and you're 25. So a year or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, 6. Okay, it ain't gonna hurt you, you know? Like, maybe this will unlock something. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you don't even think this type of stuff is normal because not a lot of people do it. And if they do be doing it, you don't know who the hell they are. And that's probably because they don't want to be known, honey. All right. Thank you guys for being here. Because your time is wealth. Okay? So, but look at y'all getting the messages. Because you could be doing something else, you know. But anyways, I'm balancing it out with period. They in here because they know. But at the same time, I appreciate you guys for, you know. So I'm balancing it between, you know what I'm saying? Okay. But anyways, we got I miss SCX. So like I said, this could be your energy or it can be other people's energy towards you. And if it's not towards it, 9 times out of 10 it'd be towards you. So look, somebody could miss the sex. Maybe you miss sex generally. Okay, we ain't talking about nobody specific, but I mean it's your life. You know your own thoughts and what you be feeling. Okay, but anyways, I'm also getting this energy for those of you. This is future, or not even future energy, but it's metaphorically being said. Like some of y'all, like gonna go without. You're gonna be in abstinence for like a while. You know, similar to like a nun. That's just like, you know. So I feel like it's not gonna bother. So if this is not your type of energy to where this type of stuff don't even really bother you, then of course it's talking about somebody else that obviously it bothers, right? I'm not surprised that this energy would come out because the devil came out anyways, and that card also can talk about sexuality. Sexuality is really like sexual orientation last time I checked, but I'm saying sexuality as in just sex, you know, because I don't really want to just say the 3 words. And I don't even know if I can say it. That's why I'm kind of like, eh. It says, you're the problem. And of course, it always comes out in the reverse. Collective, some people are going to try to make it seem like you're the problem. And I mean, maybe in certain senses, you can tell that you were the problem. Because like I said, sometimes we're not consciously aware of that. Sometimes we really be thinking we right in a situation. Have you ever had a situation where you thought you was right? Like you thought you was 100% right. And then you ended up realizing you were wrong as hell. Okay? It's similar to that, like just not knowing, genuinely not knowing. You know? And sometimes you think you know. Sometimes you think you know. I'm telling you, I'm able to speak on certain things because I literally experienced it. That's how I know it exists. Just like how you experience life and you realize that there's liars that exist in the world. There's pedophiles that exist in the world. You know what I'm saying? So experience really will bring you everything that you need to know. And see, people like to say the body is just disposable and all this stuff. But it's a magical, it's a magical piece as well, honey. Because that brain, it be catching it. And spiritually, when it ties to the brain, that means we can talk about the subconscious or into and all of that stuff. It be catching it. Or maybe you just brought life to a human body, child. Because the spirit is what's causing me to move and do this. See, science gonna tell you it's your brain and everything. So whatever you want to believe in, whatever you're comfortable with, honey. Regardless, we all saying the same thing, just differently. Usually that's how they be. But anyways, any more messages here for the collective regarding love and relationships? We got task and journey. Some of y'all was a lot of lessons. Some of y'all came into people's lives for a reason, and they came into your life for a season. You know, you had some things that you just need to check, complete. You know, And for sure, that's what I'm saying. You've been heartbroken within your love and relationships, whether it was family, friends, romantic counterparts, whatever it was. Please have a message for the collective regarding their love life, love and relationships. Archangel Raziel is the angel of secrets, the angel of mysteries, and the keeper of all magic. You could be an influencer or a teacher, or Archangel Raziel comes off as like an influencer or a teacher or any of the things that he represents. She or he, gender fluid by all means, right? All right. Archangel Raziel was sent to Earth to teach of nature. Now, this can be any type of nature that you could think about. What is this little bug? Like, what is that? Y'all could be seeing little bugs. I don't know. I kept seeing dead things. I seen a dead squirrel. I seen something else that was dead. I'm like, why am I seeing all this dead stuff? Is this because of the death and rebirth? But I've been going through this death and rebirth last time I checked for over 2 years. Over 3-4 years. So I'm like, maybe there's just different stages of death at this point. That's now what I'm thinking as I'm talking with y'all. Maybe it's just different stages of death. You would think death is just death, but maybe it's like different stages. Because I'm like, if I've been in it for this amount of long, why am I just not seeing dead stuff? So either I could have officially started it recently, or there's just different levels of death. Or, see, with me, it's always going to go into or. And that could probably be y'all as well. Like I said, it's too smart for your own damn good, baby. The mind, the brain just don't turn off. That's what I was going to tell y'all earlier. But I didn't mention it for some reason. Now, look, it's coming back up. That's what, in confirmation from when I told y'all, don't be overthinking something and feeling like, oh, it's in my head. Should I say that? Should I do that? Like, if that's what you want to do, if your body was damn near finna do it or whatever the case may be, do it. You know, it's fine when you don't react off of haste, for sure. That can save you from a lot of things. But just choose your battles then, is what I would say then. If it don't make sense. But they say if it don't make sense. So if it don't make sense, honey. But if you're just doing something because of fear of being judged, seen, whatever, then child. Okay. So, yeah, let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, I'm really focused on like this new person. Because of course y'all know the same old with these past people. Oh, I miss you. Oh, you know, I was wrong for that. Oh yeah, it was ego, pride issues. We already know what's going to go on with that. Maybe I'll pull some just because I feel like I'm always getting some messages to the collective is like worth hearing. But at the same time, when it comes to that in particular, I mean, they just be on the same stuff, like same old stuff, just a different day. Right. So we already know even the craziness going on with your family. See, you don't have to know a lot of things. You don't have to know whatever is needing to be known is gonna be known. Like I said before, tarot ones did not exist to you, so all you had to go based off of was things being revealed to you. And if it wasn't, you just wouldn't know, right? But I feel like when people give readings anyway, I feel like at times for sure it's going to predict, especially if you're doing like psychic readings or using certain divination tools that predict the future. But I feel like it's also just, I done lost my train of thought, but it's just telling you your reality. But I know I was gonna say something else. But yeah, just like with this family situation, it's going to be, oh, stealing inheritance, oh, lying, oh, like, that's the people that y'all dealing with. If you needed a reminder of why you leaving in the first place and why you detaching and why you had to cut people off, like, did you forget you were heartbroken or still heartbroken? But like I said, I feel like it's just different steps Different steps. It's funny how I wrote like the little dots on this, and I'm literally looking at it as like steps to, man. And I also like how it's going towards the end, but this is something that's obviously been cut off. So it gives you this visualization that just because it's cut off right here, it doesn't mean there's nothing else. So this could low-key be going on forever. Like the task, the walk. So you can also look at this like you're always learning, you're always possibly creating, you're always possibly like in this task and journey type of period. You can look at it however you want, but that was something that just came to my head. So I wanted to get some oracles. So like I said, new person gonna be T. New friends, all that, business partner gonna be T. 10 out of 10. Period. Because your energy, what? For those who I'm really talking to, who energy like 10 out of 10. Because I know I'll be coming across people who really not in this energy. And you would think they are, but they not. So that's what I'm saying. Whoever this energy is, whoever this energy is, 10 out of 10. I don't think I finished the sentence, but I was going to say 10 out of 10. Whoever this energy is. Therefore, you're attracting 10 out of 10 relationships. Oh, also, angel number 1010 can be significant. Some of you guys could be seeing 10, 10, 10. Oop, 555. When a door doesn't open, don't waste your energy trying to make it open. It's closed for a reason. You are being redirected to something far bigger and better. Endings are part of the cycle of life. They make way for wonderful new beginnings and opportunities. That is a message from your spiritual team. Now, a time frame, if you've been looking for one, we got Sunday. So if this is past energy, maybe a previous Sunday, whether it was the most recent one or not, could be significant. Okay, something about the first Sunday or the first one day, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year could be significant. Whether this was past energy, like a year ago, 1 week ago, 1 day ago, the Saturday ago, whatever, or the Sunday ago. This could be talking about the upcoming Sunday or the next Sunday or whatever. Just take it how it resonates. It could be many, many things. Tarot and even oracles could be like very broad. Okay, make sure you're paying attention to the colors, what's on the card, all of that. These you probably can't see as clear, but when I showed you guys it as well, it looked like a ground. Like, of course, it was something during like the summer or spring, any hot temperatured season or day, really, because this can even be, it can be even cold over here, but I just feel like it's not cold in where this is. But I'm also seeing that it could be looked at in that way as well. But a bright sunny day, the beach is significant. I'm literally okay. Questions, readings are available, you guys. Make sure you get on the list soon because I'm about to get off soon. All right, the prices are pinned on my profile account. So this card talks about going inwards. It says go inwards, develop a vision. Okay, this is your first step for a lot of you guys. I'm going based off the number 1. For others of you guys, maybe you've already made that step, but if this card is coming out, then take it how it resonates. But at the same time, it's literally telling you something. It says go inwards. Okay, but like I said, as an intuitive reader, you can already have been doing this, but go inwards. Okay, it says if you find yourself stuck in a situation you are unhappy with, ask yourself why you are still there. Is it fear of the unknown? Leaving toxic situations or people can be the best thing you could do for your soul and your spirit. Be fierce. Okay, that's what I like to hear, honey. That's what I like to hear. All right. You are not moving too slowly. Drop the self-induced pressure. You are at the sweet spot between taking care of yourself and still making advancements on your goals. On this path, there is no such thing as being behind. Smile, breathe, and carry on. Okay? Love that. Love that for you. All right. Angel number 20. You could be in your 20s, early 20s. All right. Balance and infinite possibilities or potential could be significant. All right, it says I am harmonious. This is an affirmation that you can say. This also ties to the message we're about to read. It says you relate to others on an almost cosmic level. You are dedicated to building harmonious relationships of all kinds. You have the ability to persuade others to your point of view by using gentle means. Okay, I am harmonious. Okay, I love that. You see how some things try to come off like, for instance, somebody could say, oh, you're self-righteous. And you damn know start looking at it that way. But in actuality, that's not the case at all. Some things is just too intense for other people who are more insecure and all this other stuff. You know, so when they hear certain things, that's what I'm saying. Nobody got to agree with you. Nobody got to jump on the bandwagon of yours. You got to be your own cheerleader, your own friend, your own, you know, whatever the case may be. Even lover. You know, and if that type of lifestyle is meant for you, then wait your turn, baby. It'll come. You had people out here telling you that you were the problem. You weren't even the problem. Some of these people knew that they was the problem. But look, you are supported. You can even say this as an affirmation. I am supported. I am wise. This is true. All right. We got angel number 15 coming out here. You add it together, it's the number 6. If you subtract it, it's the number 4. 4 can tie to stability, etc. 6 can tie to getting the answers to things, receiving solutions after problems, or whatever the case may be, or receiving solutions to your problems. That's in tarot numerology. In original numerology, astrological numerology, whatever numerology, it's not. It's just by itself. It'll mean something different. So this is your homework to look up these meanings on your own and to apply the messages how it fits for you. All right, and to do the work necessary from here on out. So angel number 15, I'm telling you, if you do that, which your soul wants it to happen, keep being disciplined. Give something your all. Don't half-ass do something. Don't start something and then change your mind. It's fine to change your mind. But when it comes to your goals and values and being true to yourself, we don't want to change our mind on that, because therefore we may be operating from a space of people pleasing, guilt, doubt, unsurety, or whatever. That's why it's important before you get to this certain energy, you've already prepared, you're already wise, you're already this, you're already, you know. So who knows what's to come in the future, but whatever it is, you're gonna be ready for it, because you've already then got into the battle and won the war. Now this is about healing and applying what you've learned to your current situations, and you know, going from infant, newborn, to expert, advanced, right? You were a baby to something, you were an infant to something, you were inexperienced, you were not knowledge within, right? And now you've come out with wisdom. Now you've come out with whatever the case may be. So with number 15, it says I got a 54% battery and it's currently 7:24 p.m. On the lights, we got 7.1K and I have 15 people. Yo, 15 is significant. All right, 15 people on my heart me. And then I'm seeing the angel number 2100. And I'm also seeing 2 hours and 57 minutes with the angel number 1 and the angel number 1101. It's a lot of signs. This is your confirmation that you have a lot of signs that surround you, especially in numerical sequences. Okay? So sometimes the numbers don't catch your eye because it's numbers that are not really talked about as much, or whatever the case may be. But pay attention to the numbers. 1 digit, 2 digit, 3 digit, 4, whatever it is. Okay, and look them up for some of you guys. Martin Luther King, for some reason, could be significant. Or if you're of a particular culture, like those type of inspiring individuals could be very significant, or those during those times of slavery or whatever the case may be could be very significant, right? But 1515, in a past life, some of you guys could have been an activist. You could have stood up for like certain rights within racism, or not within racism, but within cultural or certain differences. I don't even know the proper words to put that. I probably didn't have to put it in a particular way, but we got angel number 15 coming out. And now I'm thinking of the one and the other one, which this looks like a path, right? Like you could just go through it, or a door. Man, y'all about to walk through some door, or the door is ready to be walked in. Something going on, something with a path or a door crossing that threshold. Don't go backwards, all right? Something about counting by 5s and 2s are significant. Maybe you've always liked counting by 2s and 5s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 5, 10, 15. You know what? Maybe whatever the case may be. I don't know why I'm getting that energy. Especially when I seen 15, 20. I just thought of 15, 20, 25, 30. And then we got over here 44. Okay? So angel number 44, angel number 444. Okay, it could be very significant. Angel number 15, 20, 20, 44. Okay, 1524. 01245. Any more messages here? Let me read 15 and 44. It says, your love for others is powerful, and you are able to spread your gift of support far and wide. Your curious and social nature brings you in contact with a variety of people, all who would benefit from your warm, heartfelt words of wisdom. See, I love that. You might as well get a career out of that, boogie, because that's your personality. So it would seem like you're on vacation when in reality you really working. You know what I'm saying? But it's work that you don't mind doing. It don't seem like a job. You know what I'm saying? Now this where it's at. And you can do this in different forms. Like I can do it within going online doing, or making videos, or doing a podcast, or in person. You know, you can always do this in many different ways. I was gonna say divination or something like this, but I'm not quite with the divination, with the tarot and the oracles, but I mean, whatever. But anyways, it says, I am wise. It's affirmation that you can say. This is also realistic. It's very much true. And remember, we talked about the page of swords energy, the curious energy. So like I said, that was also regarding your energy. And confirmation, it was just saying how you are a curious and social nature, or that you have a curious and social nature that brings you in contact with a variety of people. So if you haven't been in contact with a variety of people, maybe you just didn't count and realize it was a variety, or maybe you just haven't been using that throat chakra in your authenticity. All right, but angel number 44. All right, if you guys want to get on the list, please send in your payment. For those of you who are asking questions, thank you. For those of you who are already in the live sitting, getting a message, make sure you are double tapping the screen, especially so I can pick up more on your energy, because this is a collective, it's not a personal. All right, only take what resonates for you, leave the rest. If you missed this live, it will be uploaded to my YouTube. All right, now angel number 44. Whenever I channel my nose, it gets to itching. Y'all, that bug, it been bothering me since I told y'all about it. I don't know where it come from, and it's still alive, unless it was 2 of them, but that's probably the same one. It looked like some little gnat, but it don't really seem like a gnat, and I would have got possibly bit by now too, because gnats be biting. Words that like a letter could be silent or almost invisible when you're pronouncing it, can also be significant. All right, so it says your angels are encouraging you to continue on your present life path with diligence and determination, and even greater success will come in the future. Okay, the future can be a second from now, 5 minutes from now, an hour from now, 2 hours from now, 3 days from now, 3 years from now, 7 years, 10 years, you know. But 4 and 4 together is the number 8. Subtract it all, it's the number 0. Take that how you will. All right, any more messages here for the collective? We're not going to pull too many. There's always many messages to give to the collective. But when you're channeling like this, it also drains your energy. So that's why gifts and double tapping the screen and all of that is appreciated. All right, we got angel number 66. Add that together, it makes the number 12. Add that together, it makes the number 3. Subtract it all, it makes the number 0. Or you can turn it upside down and you can see 99. All right, it says your guardian angel is teaching you the essence of unconditional love. You are encouraged to have faith that the universe will provide for you while you are manifesting your inner desires. Okay, we got I am positive. So you're being encouraged to be more positive. All right, some of you guys, you could already be in certain energies. But you'll know how to apply the message. All right, if you don't follow me, make sure you do give me a follow or you will never see my face again, possibly. Sometimes that happens. Majority of the time that happens. All right, now over here we have when a door, okay, look, confirmation, it repeated itself. When a door doesn't want to open, don't waste your energy trying to make it open, whatever the case may be, right? And this could be with anything in life. Sometimes we be trying to make messages fit because some of us, we can probably be perfectionists. We want to do things right. We want to live life in a way that we're supposed to, when in reality nobody really knows how you're supposed to do shit. You probably just supposed to just live hell, you know? Like people, human beings, then created a lot of stuff on this plane. That's why it exists in the first place. How you think it was created? It was created by man, by humans. Okay, so if they can create some, you can create some. Half these people weren't even tapped in with their divinity, and they're basically their heart chakras, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, back to that energy. Don't force the door to open. Like, don't force something to make sense to you. Don't force a belief on you. Don't force being overcritical, or don't force hold on, you guys. Girl, oh shit, I got this window all open. All right, sorry about that. Josie, it's okay. Down. Good girl, I love you. This girl gonna get right back on here. What's wrong, Johnny? You okay? All right. It's been really quiet. Maybe some of you guys should listen to music. Music that your mind, body, and soul likes. Be mindful of things that are not healthy for you, especially for those of you who have a belief that listening to certain things lowers your vibration. So everybody has different beliefs. That's probably what they meant by everybody is entitled to their own opinion. Clarky, look at, okay. But yeah, back to angel number 66. Okay, and here is number 888. It's coming up as 8888. 734 on the timer. All right, your guardian angel is teaching you the essence of unconditional love. You are encouraged to have faith that the universe will provide for you while you are manifesting your inner desires. And that goes back to what I was saying, especially with this other energy about, because when I left, that's what I ended up forgetting. Somebody was knocking on the door. I'm like, so yeah, don't force something to fit. A lot of times we like to look in the mirror, overly look in the mirror and check ourselves or whatever the case may be. But sometimes we over criticizing and creating things that are not even there. Sometimes it may seem like it is, but not for real. All right, so we got everything is in progress, period. 8 days to 8 weeks is significant. Okay, look, enjoy your time with Libra here. 7 weeks to 7 months. Yeah, like it's giving like you have nothing to worry about. Like everything is in order, everything is in progress. You doing your own work that you're doing. You're making certain decisions based on your intuition, and it seems like everything is copacetic. You've learned the lessons, things have been illuminated, and you're attracting the love life and love with yourself that you've always wanted. I know a lot of y'all always wanted to master self-love or come into connections that were filled with harmonious relationships and healthy love. And you're going to receive it. Look, 222. And then angel number 18. And we got Tuesday. And then 888. There's a lot of angel numbers that are significant. Trust that the seeds of your thoughts are growing as you are nourishing them with words, feelings, and actions. All right? Angel number 222, I am balanced. Don't lose sight of this truth. You came here to evolve and grow. It is necessary to experience the difficult times. That is when you will grow most. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. Be proud of your journey. Then I thought of gratitude. All right? The third Tuesday or Tuesday, the third of Tuesday, something like that is significant, or 3 is just very significant. It says start being creative. Put down a marker. Right? Literally or metaphorically. All right, angel number 18. I am kind-hearted. It says you are both open-minded and open-hearted in your ambition. What did I say earlier? What did I say about your heart and your mind earlier? You are both open-minded and open-hearted, and your ambition is to leave this world better than you found it. Ensure that your goals are aligned with the collective need and with the highest good of all. Some of y'all must be a light worker, if you believe in it. Or if you connect with that. Any more messages in terms of love? Justice is being served, baby. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. All that heartbreak, all that trial and tribulation. Look, Archangel Raphael coming out now. And Uranus is out here. Remember, Venus came out and Uranus was out, but I never read Uranus. So it says it ties to rebelliousness, revolution, technology, upheaval, genius, unpredictable, and sudden. Embrace change, breaking rules, and inspiring people to embrace change. Oh no, or inspiring people to change. One of the two. And seek new solutions. Okay, inspiring people to change, seek. Okay, period. I see why you could possibly be a light worker or a humanitarian and all of this stuff. You the best person to do it. If you tied into being humanitarian and all this other stuff, that's because you were the best to do that. You wouldn't see fire operating in water. No, you'll see fire operating in fire. Because fire is the best to do it. Fire is fire, right? So it's like you for the people for real. That's probably why I thought of the black culture for the people. You know what I'm saying? And everything like that. All right. But this is not like race specified or specific, because you're for all people. But you just may be African American or indigenous or whatever you want to call. All right, this is planet, this is the number 7 planet that rules Aquarius as well. With Archangel, it's 4-8 on there, 444, and then we have another 4. 717. So Archangel Raphael is known for healing and guiding the faithful. It says restores, heals, and cures. It says the saint, protection, physical healing. All right. The signs of Archangel Michael could be a green light, help healing broken relationships, a fresh appreciation of nature, and new ideas on healing. Archangel Raphael is in your energy, as well as Archangel Raziel. And it's probably more archangels, of course. Like, y'all have a whole over 20 archangels working with y'all. Or they'll be like, for real. It's time to hit the reset button. Clear out the old so that room is available for the new to enter. Trust that better things are coming fast. Prepare to move to the next phase of your life. This is your rebirth. Welcome this beautiful brand new energy. You've got this. And it also came out with, if you are noticing changes within yourself, it's because you are leaving the old version of yourself behind. You are elevating and shedding unnecessary layers. Old cycles are ending and new beginnings are on the horizon. You deserve this new chapter. Love that for you. Love that for you. Okay, respect your feelings. You feel how you feel. Your feelings are valid. Cancerian energy. All right. June 22nd through July 22nd could be very significant. 444 could be significant. Okay, 4 weeks, 4 months. Water, Cancerian energy. And we have 777, 77, 77. 7 days to 7 weeks is significant. It says determining the circumstances. So you could be determining your circumstances. Make sure you're respecting your feelings. Okay. Some of y'all are going to have some friends that are going to be telling you certain things, helping you realize that you're expanding, and I feel like you're gonna have to listen to them. And some of y'all, this could be friends who you probably just see on social media. Like, they're probably not your in-person friends, or people who you probably even have a friendship with for real. Could also be the invisible forces, right? Different forms of goodness and support is what I would call a friend, even if it's a stranger. You got a friend in me. Looking at 10-10. Keep your thoughts positive and be patient as everything is working out for your highest good. Trust that your angels are working behind the scenes to help you. And that's what I told you. That's literally what was going on. We got I am patient. All right. There goes 666. Or you can look at it like 999. It says a wake-up call for you to re-examine your current situation and change the direction of your thoughts so you can raise your vibration to a more positive frequency. We got I am centered. Period. And if you're going down a path where you feel like, okay, it's justice for me to get out of this toxic living situation and just go on about life my own. But now you're having fear-based thinking and everything else. Now you're feeling guilty. Now you're feeling scared. Now whatever the case may be. So in this case, you'll start shifting all of that, especially with the other energy that we had got, which was basically saying you're on the right path, etc. And for those of you who could resonate with the reading before this, it was saying go for it, you know, like go for it. So that's what earlier is bringing me back to not forcing something if it doesn't fit. Like, if your beliefs was telling you to leave a situation, now you're having second thoughts, you're not being the positive thought would not be stay and hope for the best. Like, no, it would be to follow and trusting your intuition and da-da-da. Like, that's the positive thing that it would be talking about. Not necessarily specifically this, specifically that. But it could be, when we talking about your life, like, yeah, it will be positive to leave this behind. It would be this, you know, period. But 11 is very significant again, because look, 7 plus 4, 11. As I told y'all before, a lot of messages are going to come out. If I keep shuffling, I'm sure I'll get 5 more cards. But y'all's allergies or whatever could be acting up. Look, we got the times of life at the top. I have never seen this since I've been using the deck, or I forgot about it. It says you reflect the world reflects you. Period. Confirmation. That's what I had spoke of earlier. I was like, you're a mirror. Or whatever the case may be. But see what I mean? It's always more messages, more messages, more messages. So go within. A lot of you guys are encouraged to go within. There go another 10 again. 10, 10, 10. You have great leadership skills. Your mind is sharp and allows you to dream up ingenious ideas and organize all the details. Then direct others how to carry things out. Damn. Use a bad mama jamma. All right, it says, I am ingenious. Think I'm pronouncing it right. Remember we talked about indigenous earlier? Synchronicity, confirmation. But yeah, y'all, my allergies are kicking my butt, so I'm pretty much done with this reading, honey. So I'll see you in the next one. If you want to get on the list, make sure you DM me. Anybody is able to message me. All right.